So Ian, it's a 2-0 win over Grimsby Borough. We talked about them being a bogey team. No longer. What do you think about that win?
Yeah, really good. I just said to them it's one of my favourite results of the season and that, because the performance was hard. The conditions made it hard, and the way Grimsby set up, fair play to Danny that they set up, and I thought they might drop in deep at certain times, but they played a back five and a 5-3-2 really, and tried to then hit us on the counter with their wing backs playing high, and we sort of didn't adapt to that quick enough. We didn't plan for it, we didn't adapt to it, so it just made it, we were a little bit flat first half. We played passes in the wrong area, we played too many sideways backward passes. When we did switch it, all the space was out wide, we came back, or the last pass wasn't a great one, so we didn't have any shots first half. I think we only had five crosses, one corner. So yeah, first half flat, and I didn't want a Bishop Auckland, and I just thought at half time let's try and play a bit higher up the pitch, and brought James Morris on, who's a quality, intelligent footballer, and I think just having him alongside Luke allowed us to play higher, allowed us to get on the ball in the middle and the final third ball. Yes, we were a little bit more exposed because of the way we set up, but we weren't overly threatened, and I thought it was a great finish by Danny Deacon. Obviously we kept the free kick alive, good little flick on I think by Luke Rawson, and a great finish by Danny Deacon to get 1-0, and then they had a goal that came a bit more intent, players further forward, so we went back to our orthodox and we defended it well. We sometimes made wrong passes inside when it wasn't a pitch to play inside, but again, brilliant ball, excellent by Kurt on the corner against, I think it was corner or free kick against, and he drove out a great weighted pass for Luke to take, and Luke's excellent in that position. He scored a number of goals for us, and I thought what I liked about it, I think it was his second touch that took the defender out, and he had the composure to score. So that's why the result's so good, because it was a clean sheet on a difficult night, and we won by 2 clear goals against a team that came with really good shape to make it difficult for us, and that makes it 5 wins in a row, so really pleased.
How much did the conditions play into that game?
He didn't forecast it. Heavy rain was early this morning, and then we've had sun, and then he said showers up until like 5-6 o'clock, and it'd be finished, and it just was a downpour, and there was a little bit of standing water. The ball was still all true, but the footing and heaviness of the players' legs must have been incredible. So credit to them, I can't fault their effort and application, but it made it a tough game for how we want to play. I thought second half we adapted to it. Took a bit longer first half, but yeah, it was a tough conditions for the players, so it's credit to them.
Sometimes an accusation that's been levelled against this side is that we've struggled to win ugly games where it gets a bit gritty and not where you can't play quality football. Is that a good way of showing that you can win these sort of games?
Yeah, I've just said that. It's one of our best results, and you know how highly I regard our midfield three. As good as any midfield three in this league. They've been winners and drove us to many victories. I thought tonight conditions didn't suit them, they didn't adapt quick enough, but Alex has had a shot that keeps pushed onto the crossbar. Kurt's put the assist in for Luke's goal, and Danny Deacon scored a great goal. So even though I think their performance has been below par as a 3 in difficult conditions, they've gone and won us the game in terms of their contributions in the penalty area. So I think it just made it harder for us to play the sort of passing game that we like to play in the right areas. But again, found a way and we were effective.
So we got the news yesterday that Thomas Poole has re-signed for the club. What's the thinking behind that sign? What's he going to bring to us for the last couple of months?
Tucker was great for us, brings good quality, brings experience. He left us in the summer to go play higher. Matlock, obviously his local club at Step 3, did well there, but change of manager, change of personnel. Went to Retford, play with friends, but he just wants to come back to a club that he feels like home and to challenge himself. What I like about Tucker, he can play anywhere across the front line. He can also play in midfield, so when you've got games and you've got crucial moments, he's a player that we can have from the start or come off from the bench. So
we've got Brighouse and Grant Black in charge there. We talked about winning an ugly game here. Is that going to end up being another ugly game?
Yeah, look, this time of the season it's winning football matches, it's results business. When you get to March, even more so into the last quarter of the season, they've had a good upturn in form, been really hard to score against, and again winning games by single goals. So we know what to expect, they know what to expect. We've got to adapt to what they do, stick to our principles of how we play, and hopefully come away with 3.
Thank you, but before you go, I do have to just say sorry. I may have done you a bit with the hair, because that bit has got a life of its own at the moment.
It's okay. It's rain, wind, and a hat that's done that.
That's called a Stockbridge summer.
Cheers, Adam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.